Hey everyone! So, right now the Bulls, man, they're in a tight spot, aren't they? With the NBA trade deadline finally here, all eyes are on Chicago. And seriously, why wouldn't they be? The Bulls are literally sitting at 10th in the Eastern Conference, and let's face it, they've got some big decisions to make. Are they going to, push for the playoffs, or maybe just embrace a rebuild? Because at this point, it's like crucial. You've got a fan base, analysts, everyone kind of holding their breath, waiting to see what's next for the franchise. By the way, if you're watching this video, odds are you're into basketball. So yeah, how about subscribing? I'm really aiming for 1,000 subscribers by the end of February. Let's make it happen. All right, so let's dive into Zach LaVine's trade impact. This move was a shocker for Bulls fans. It's like one moment you think you know the team's direction, and then bam, Zach LaVine's off to the Sacramento Kings in a 3-team trade. So what does this actually mean for the Bulls, huh? First off, let's break down what the Bulls got in return. They received Tre Jones, Zach Collins, and Kevin Huerter. Now, Tre Jones, he's known for his playmaking skills, right? And Zach Collins, he's got that interior defense. I mean, all these players could add something valuable. But here's the thing. LaVine was like their star. For the Bulls, he wasn't just a high scorer. He was kind of the face of the team. You've probably seen him in countless highlight reels doing incredible dunks and hitting those clutch shots. So I guess the question is, really, are Tre Jones, Zach Collins, and Kevin Huerter enough to fill the void that LaVine leaves behind? Let's be honest, fans, many of you are wondering if this trade was the right move. And here's why it's such a big deal. LaVine was that centerpiece around which, the Bulls had built their recent ambitions. He brought energy, flair, and, of course, the points. I mean, LaVine was talented, really talented. But now, with him gone, it's almost like the team needs a new identity. Let's take a look at these new guys. Tre Jones, for example, he's been proving himself as a dependable guard, averaging, how do I put this, decent numbers this season. But can he carry the same load offensively that LaVine did? And what about Zach Collins? He's kind of made a name for himself protecting the rim. So defensively, maybe it's a plus. And Kevin Huerter, he's actually a pretty good shooter, adding some range maybe to the Bulls' backcourt. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, does it all add up to what they had with Zach? And then there's this point about that 2025 first-round pick they got back from the San Antonio Spurs. Does this signal that the Bulls are eyeing the future? It's like you can see a plan, but it's blurry, right? Well, fan reactions, let's talk about that. It's been such a mix, honestly. Some folks are probably optimistic. They see potential in this newly shaped roster. Others, well, they're frustrated. Losing LaVine feels, to be fair, like losing that final piece of a puzzle they were just completing. So the Bulls stand at this kind of crossroads where this trade could either be like a spark for something new or a decision they might regret. What do you guys think? Is this a smart move? Seriously, it's like you can't help but wonder where they're headed next. All right, let's see how this pans out for Chicago, shall we? Now, let's get into evaluating the trade grade for the Bulls. If you're like most fans, you're probably thinking, okay, what's this deal really worth? And I mean, it's fair to ask that. Let's just say not everyone's happy with what they've seen. The Bulls, ended up with a trade grade of C-. Yeah, C-. So why? What does this really mean? To put it sort of clearly, it's about the long-term implications, or maybe a lack of visible improvement. Trading away top talents like LaVine without securing first-round picks, it makes fans wonder about the, strategy. It's kind of like this. With LaVine gone and no draft picks in sight, how do the Bulls rebuild? Or build at all? DeMar DeRozan, Alex Caruso, and now Zach LaVine, all gone, and with hardly anything solid to replace their value. I mean, that's gotta sting a little, don't you think? And then there's this bigger picture to consider. You watch other franchises, right? When they make trades, it's usually to position themselves better for, well, the future. So without those pivotal draft picks, it's like, are the Bulls really aiming toward improvement? Or are they in some weird holding pattern? Think about this. If they had gone all in, trading even more before the deadline, maybe it wouldn't feel so incomplete. It's like they had an opportunity to really revamp the roster and show, a real commitment to either rebuilding or strengthening for a playoff push. From a fan perspective, how do you see this? Well, for many, it feels like just a mid-season shakeup without a solid direction. They watch year after year, hoping for that big, proactive move. And yet here we are. Potential untapped, questions left unanswered. To be honest, it's important to explore how the Bulls management, might view these moves. What kind of strategy are they, favoring? With trades involving talented players failing to deliver substantial lottery picks or star power in return, you've got to ask, what's the end game? And listen, evaluators and commentators out, they're also split. Some say, hey, you're looking at a multi-layered strategy. Maybe those new players might surprise us. Maybe the return of their, own 2025 first-round pick is the key here for some big future plan. Others, though, just see it as a sort of lackluster trade. On the future trajectory, it's like, are we going to see the Bulls stay stuck in this mediocrity? Or is this really the stepping stone to something bigger? The fans are getting anxious, right? Everyone's hoping for, a turnaround that stands out. I want to know what you think about this trade grade. It sure raises lots of questions, and I'm totally curious to hear your insights. Hit me up in the comments below. What grade would you give the Bulls for this trade? Let's get the conversation going, because honestly, where should the Bulls go from here?